Hi all friends. Organizations or WHO recommends that we consume 400 grams of fruit and vegetables every day. Because it is an important part in realizing balanced nutrition, so that based on data and basic health research, 93.5% of the population aged over 10 years consume it. Under the advice of the Indonesian people are more interested in sugary fruit juices, which contain 150 to 300 low calories. Talking about fruits and vegetables, do you know if there are some giant ones, like this? For those of you who are curious, let's just take a look at the reviews. In Nature, the following 7 largest vegetables and fruits in the world. First, there are vegetables that are identical to Halloween celebrations, especially if not a album, but imagine if Jaconline turn was made from pumpkins this big. It's going to be more exciting, isn't it? Actually, reaching 1226 kg, or the equivalent of 17 old adult men, means that we have beaten the previous record. He only weighs 1065.9 kg. So who is the figure behind this gray Atlantic giant? Oh, it turned out to be an Italian farmer named Stefano Quadruple. The harvest was first exhibited at the Champion Pumpkin Festival UTD Lazugan in September 2021. When asked about gardening tips, I answered that in other fields, it was about pursuing goals with methods, and the perseverance of a speechless leader. Hearing that, I'm petite and sweet and sour. It tastes really fresh. Usually eat strawberries in large quantities at once. But if it's this big, just one isn't necessarily finished. With the Latin name Fragaria ex ananassa, it has a length of 18 centimeters, a thickness of 4 centimeters and a diameter of 34 centimeters, weighing up to 289 g, successfully ejecting a record breaker. Previously, which weighed 250 grams, if you look at its shape, it's like a combination of several fruits that are fused together. Yes, gone. Launches from the official website of the official worth of the giant strawberry. This comes from a type of fish and is grown on a plantation owned by the Ariel family. But make an email instead of Ariel Ginger, who comes from Demas Sur in Israel. This is the person. Some of you may know the figure of the glass brush feature. Well, he's really a middle-aged man who is a subscription to the Jonas Brothers. How not? After being listed as the owner of the largest medicinal onion and tomato in the world. Twitter again set a new record in 2014. At that time he was named the owner of the largest cauliflower in the world. This fantastically sized vegetable was grown in his greenhouse, in England's new work is Badlands. After being weighed, it weighed 27.5 kilograms. The record that was broken in 1999 was only 27.2 kilograms. So how does anyone want to learn how to cultivate giant plants? Then features many Kedendong Japanese farmers are known for their extraordinary dedication in caring for plants. As did Kazuki Maeda, who managed to grow grapefruit up to 5,386 kg. While the normal weight is only about 1 to 1.8 kilograms, quoting from the Food NDTV page. The harvest of this man from Kumamoto has a diameter of 2,715 centimeters and a height of 23.1 centimeter. Japanese Jews. This fruit is called a tire payuk, usually given as a gift to elders, or on special occasions such as the Jewish New Year. Sometimes made into pickled bowls of this hurricane who really isn't. Hi. Still talking about Peter Glue. It turns out there is still one record that I have not mentioned. This vegetable has a purple color and is identical to preparations like this, or you can guess, is that really eggplant? After going through intense competition in 2021, Twitter's harvest was finally crowned as the largest in the world. Yes, but I'm not surprised because the eggplant's weight, which is usually only around 303,450 g, has actually reached 3 kg. Just look at the difference. Hi, if we generally see carrots of this size. Christopher Cauldron turned out to be able to grow carrots to this size. After being weighed it reached 10.18 kg. while the previous record holder was only 9,012 kilogram. This man from Minnesota, United States, has finally been named the owner of the largest carrot in the world. As quoted from the Jones World Record Twitter account in 2017. According to Christopher, the key to this achievement is the seed of weather and luck. But cultivating the land properly is said to be the main focus. As experienced growers around the world do. The last fruit is a type of berry whose normal weight is only around 5 to 10 kilogram. But some farmers manage to nurse it until it reaches an extraordinary weight. As you can see in the picture. This edit is too much lux because the owner of the heaviest watermelon in the world is a man from Tennessee, United States. Chris Ken Unmitigated weighs 159 kilogram. As verified by the Commonwealth of Great Britain on October 4, 2013. Then Chris won the prize at the Ovulation Plug-in Festival, which was held in Hampton, Ohio in 2013. Here, I'm going to make some gardening tips. It all started with his love of plants. Since childhood, Isla has been interested in watermelons that grow very well in her yard. Over time, the Faring knows that this fruit needs at least 6 hours of sunlight and open land. Because it can spread very quickly, besides that watermelon does not need too much water. This is because once in 3 days is enough. Divided into 7 of the largest vegetables and fruits in the world. So how do you already have a choice which one to plant?